It's obviously Cat Rider's dad, subbing in for Cat Rider Zero. So today we're going to be streaming some Diablo 4, hopefully. It's a game that people have been asking me to stream. My kids, my son, friends. So we're going to get that up in a second. Hold on, I'm just seeing if the audio is all working first. Alright, if you could hop in this stream in a minute just to let me know if the audio is working, if like you hear the game and hear me. So alright everybody, happy Sunday. We're gonna be starting a Diablo 4 Season 4 hardcore journey. So I've been playing Diablo for a long time, like 20 something years. It's good? Alright, cool, thanks. And the newest one, Diablo 4, the new season just came out. So we're going to run through the entire thing, the entire scenario. I'm wearing my Diablo 4 shirt, for support, moral support as we go through. So, quick catch up over here. We're going to start a completely new character. I do have level 100 hardcore characters from season 0. Been playing since beta. We're going to use a completely new character. Hardcore, of course, meaning that if you die, that's it. You have to restart the game, your character's dead. So I'll show you some of the characters that we sadly lost to time. Hey, Justin, hey, what's up? Yup, going. Thank you for the support. We're going through the entire game. So our goals here are we're going to create a character, go through the story, and the goal is to reach max level 100, to do all the story content, to do all the seasonal content, and then to try to get on top of the leaderboards by the end of kind of this playthrough. I topped out at rank number 8 on one of the leaderboards, actually the first leaderboard when the trial started, so we're going to try to drop into the top 100. So let's get started with a little character creation. So in Diablo 4, you have 5 characters that you can play as, classes. You have the Barbarian, who's like melee. You have the Necromancer, who I've been maining since beta, and now you just catch you up. Necromancers are probably like the best in the game right now. So I've been waiting seasons and seasons, and now of course everybody's playing a Necromancer, so people will probably be like, I think I'm bandwagoning. But as you saw, I have my 100 level characters. The Sorcerer, who's like the arcane arts, not quite tanky. Your Rogue, which is probably the most like skilled. Yeah, exactly. I have my cred here, Justin. I've been playing for 25 years, and we're gonna try to do it this time to get ranked over here. Rogue, which is probably like the most skilled in terms of you have to evade and either stab people in the back or use the bow and arrow. Kind of a cool class, but I'm not. That's probably my weakest class. And then the Druid, the master of elemental magic, can turn into a big bear. So probably my second favorite right now is the Druid. Diablo 2. When the Druid came out of the expansion, that was my main character. But this season, we're going to go with the Sorcerer. So let's take a look at our Sorcerer over here. So in honor of Sarah over here, kind of in the background, I play male or female characters. It doesn't really matter to me. But we're going to go with a female character today. And here she is. Let's customize her a little bit before we get started. So yes, right? Yes. Also, as you see, I got a lot of exactly true feminist over here, and gender doesn't really make a difference to me in games, but she likes particularly the styling. So I'm going to show you a lot of the cosmetics that we've gotten throughout the first 3 seasons. So let's give her some. She's nice and pale, right? Hasn't seen the sun because she's in tombs all day. That kind of makes sense. Eye color. Let's go with a medium blue over here. Let's check out. Okay, back up. All right, we're still, yeah, that's fine, but the color we usually change a little bit. Okay, here. Oh, so the eyebrows. Gotta tweak the eyebrows, So let's go with like a thin. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
Like a thin one, like these, thin ridge. Yeah, I would agree. See, we're getting the fashion support from the fashionista over here. Very important. And hair color. I mean, you're kind of like a sunflower blonde, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that's the right color. Okay, so nice. So We got the face, we got the hair. Now we have to accessorize the makeup. What do you think, babe? This is no makeup. This is like slight makeup, like you see it under the eyes, and this is like the heavier makeup. Like there's a lot over here, but you like the medium one. So this one, that one. Okay, yeah, that's good. And what are we doing about the jewelry? We usually say no to the nose rings, but okay. So let me go to beginning. No, I feel like she should have some jewelry. Uh, no nose ring. That's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna go with this one. All right, we're gonna go with no markings today. Although you can mark them up and give them tattoos, but she's probably gonna say that that's like too scary over here, right? Scary, yeah. Not the big fan of the marking. So, and now we just go with our name. So we click hardcore over here. We're actually not gonna skip the campaign. Normally I skip the campaign because I've played through it so many times, but this playthrough we're gonna play through everything. So the whole thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, pop in whenever you can. We appreciate the support, Justin. Yeah, we're going necro. We're gonna go necromancer the whole way. So, and I'll post the full video to YouTube, much later. So, go koalas. Got our promotion in our FC24 campaign. So let's go with it. And the name I usually give to this character is Farah because they misspelled Sarah's name when we ordered skis. They thought her name actually was Farah. So it became kind of a joke, and that's our character name. So let's go with start. Seasonal or eternal. If you click seasonal, that means you can participate in the seasonal events. So that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, we are going to man those necros, Justin. All right, so let's go with it. And World Tier 1, basically, if you're beginning, you should start off on World Tier 1. If you're used to the game, you should go on World Tier 2. But since we're trying not to die, especially, because, again, we die, that's it. We have to restart the whole game. We're going to go with World Tier 1, right? So they'll give you this whole thing. And here you go, let's load in. So I'm not going to skip the cinematics either. So for those of you who have not seen,
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
so yeah, Sanctuary is the name of like Earth, basically, and you have the angels and forces of good fighting for the high heavens, and Diablo, the namesake of the game. Although he hasn't appeared yet in this game, the Lord of Terror, he's kind of like, the devil. So you have the two sides, and they're fighting over the control of Sanctuary, of basically Earth. It's obviously a dark kind of gothic game. I've upped the brightness like a little bit, but this is actually how it is. It's pretty dark graphically and thematically over here. Don't worry, we'll get the horse back. Well, not that horse, our horse. I like the look. I like the look, babe. Right? Yeah, it's very, very cool. And wait till we get her, with her outfits and everything and her gear. She's gonna look good. Rip that horse. Not our horsey. Yeah, Sarah's playing some Animal Crossing, so she's discussing infrastructure of her inclines that she's building as we go. cool thing is when you change the cosmetics in the in-game cutscenes, you'll actually see those. So once we get our gear looking right, it's gonna look cooler. Here comes the wolf. We're gonna see kind of throughout the story.
I should find better
All
shelter.
right, so here we go, right? You have your map in the top right over here with your objectives, your skills. I'm actually going to, so here's the character, right? With her gear, her stats, strength, intelligence, etc. You can click in the profile for more information. And here are the skills, which, give you the magic and abilities that you're going to need. I have a lot of skill points unlocked, but I'm actually going to play through as if this is like the first time. And a quick look, this is the map over here, which gives you, the main quest that you have to do. Lots of different things. I've uncovered the whole map and everything from previous playthroughs. But you go tab towards the season. Here's the, you can see, even though the season just came out Tuesday, I've actually maxed out the battle pass in the first kind of week because I play this game a lot. And the season blessings over here have been maxed, but I haven't completed the season journey, which we'll talk about. So I'm only 45% done. So we're going to try to get that 100% done on this one. And then in terms of fallen characters, okay, well, let me show you. So this was my last character, Farah, who started the season. What do you think of the outfit on this one, babe? Fierce, yeah, I think that's the one we're probably going to go through. So got her to level 100 just this season, a couple of days ago, and got to the trials at the end. And I don't know whether I just lagged or the first boss just appeared and just instantly killed me somehow. So we're going to try for that not to happen because I lost, 19 hours over there. And the trials, this is where you have your weekly leaderboard. So we're going to try to get to, the top 1,000 over here. This is my highest placement was 8th back in the first season. But as you can see, it's starting to pile up now, a couple of days later. Do we even have 1,000? No, it might be just top 100 now. So only 100 players have even finished the trial at the end. Our name doesn't show up there for whatever reason. Because I think we might have lagged out because it should have at least recorded a 0 for our score, but it didn't. So we're going to try to get to the leaderboards at the end. Okay, so that said, let's go, right? I'm going to be playing a minion build. So first I have to go kill some things and... Right, so right now, here we go, and anything you kill you can then raise as a skeleton. So that guy over there with the blue bar, it's one of my skeletons. Let me just like remap my buttons real quick. You can remap all your buttons, so I'm gonna remap this to my left trigger real quick, and I'll keep that. Okay, so, and again, I'll show you as we go through. So the skeleton's kind of just like auto target. And I want to have, once you have your max skeletons, it'll show up like it's on the bottom of the screen where it says 4 and that little green thing. That means I have max skeletons. When you try to raise a skeleton at max, hold on, let me show you real quick. A skeletal priest will show up and kill your skeletons. So that, it's like a temporary thing. So you should always try to keep your skeletons, raised over here. Okay.
Another abandoned town.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark. Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What was that? Yeah, I put the food in the fridge. Always put the food from your leftovers from the restaurant in the fridge. Oh, and then, we could zoom in so you can see things closer. We'll probably do that once we get better gear, so you can take a look at it. But first we have to get to town. What's going on here?
Oswin, hush! I'm sorry, difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come.
Well, we'll find out. Right. Gotta go to like a tavern or inn to get your situation started. Where's my fourth skeleton? He just kind of got lost.
In the ruins to the north.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
So you can sell here for some weapons and armor, but we're not going to just yet. We're going to talk to Vani, this crazy lady.
You protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins.
You found it?
I will bring it to heal.
Oh, turnips.
Truly?
Oh, no, I think it's past turnip time.
Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, so I leveled up, right? Level 2. So improves your skills. I mean, your, attributes, but you get your skill points. So over here, we're now going to pick for my build. Oh, by the way, I've made up this build since beta. It's probably similar to other builds. It's almost it's definitely not the best build out there, but it's just one I make up. So we're gonna go with bone splinters for now, although we're going to replace that eventually. So I'm going to assign this to my right trigger for now because I'm going to replace that with a golem a little bit later. So here we go. What this does is you throw these splinters and does damage from afar. Raise that skeleton over here. Oh, you can also press B or whatever the corresponding button is to dash and evade. The evade timer is in the bottom left near like where the red is your life, the green is your resource, and that little boot symbol where it says the B button, that's to evade. So other than that though, you can assign your skills to whatever button you'd like to. Alright, so coming on through, here we go. And again, the goal is to not die, so we're going to be a little conservative the way we play, but so I kind of shoot from afar and let my skeletons do the rest. Make sure I raise my skeletons so they don't take too much damage. There you go, so that's level 3. So I'm going to go here. You only get one choice, it's not choice, but Bone Splinter says 25% chance to fire 2 additional ones if you cast at like high. And then I'm actually not going to go into Bone Spears anymore. This is just to open up other options further down the line for skills. So, but it's an okay opener for the first couple of levels. You can explosive barrels, of course, because it's a video game. Why? Why do they have these barrels? Who fills them with explosives? These are the questions that keep you up at night. You'll see that some of the enemies, their health bars will be blue. That means they kind of have a shield or a barrier up. See, like that skeleton that's happening. So you have to knock down the barrier first before you take away their health. This one with the symbol, that means that he's an elite. As they'll say, they're snowy skeleton. So they'll explain that what they call the affixes, the kind of special attributes that these things. Okay, so gauntlets and they're blue. Let's go over here. They'll say this. So that's 23 armor. And again, oh, so that's we didn't have gauntlets before. We didn't have anything in our hands, so that's fine. Where was I going? Oh, it's the other way. But you know what? I'll grab some XP over here because we want to kind of over level anyway, just to make sure. Level 4. Okay, got a chest because this is a loot game, so like loot. Okay, and then you press Y or whatever the button is to compare. We have advanced tooltips later, but we'll get to that. And let's see what we're doing here. Just make sure I don't die. You can see the trade chat over there. So Live Hot Dogs is asking for help. We're not going to help Live Hot Dogs. Sorry. I usually play pretty much solo, other than the world events. So I lost a little bit of health, so I can press LB and use potion. But right now, we're looking pretty good. So far, smooth start. Okay. You can use the health if you need healing. You can go to healing well. All right. Okay. Simple dagger. I mean, the tunic's better. The dagger's also better. In the early game, you really don't want to go for fashion. Listen, I love fashion, but not as much at the start because you're just trying to get whichever does more damage. That's what you want to do over here. And then once we get to town, once we get to Kyovashad, which is the main town of Act 1, then we'll kit her out and get her the emotes and the dances and all the good stuff. So the Fallen, you can hear if there's a shaman right there. That kind of rattle gives it away. He'll res the others, he'll resurrect them, so if you don't kill them quickly, you're just going to wind up killing lots of them, so kind of aim for the shaman if you can. Get there. Alright, I'll grab this. Skull. Since this is hardcore, I'm not going to go with a skull or a two-handed. I'm going to go with a shield. That's going to... Oh, here's a mortar person. It shoots the flaming mortar shells. It's personal. Listen, you'll go faster if you use a two-hander or if you use non-shield, but since it's hardcore, I mean, that block has saved me so many times. And it's actually currently the only class that has a shield available, so I would make use of that. Plus, there's a bunch of cool shields in the game, which, you can use, so. Yeah. Alright, coming through. Wait, what's happening? Yeah, so apparently Fat Joe is screaming, "Let's go Knickerbockers" in the background of the stream. Yeah, because we will be getting off in like an hour or two for the Knick game. Although I Game 7, Knicks Pacers, priorities. But all right, here comes the first boss. Right, so investigate the decapitated priest. Yikes! And he's gonna land like right on me. You see that circle? Get out of the way. So X-Fall, the Scarred Baron. Okay, so you want to stay away from his huge mace thing club thing that he swings. You want to stay away from the obvious like pentagram over there where he's summoning. On the top, you'll see his bar going down. Those little arrows at the top are when he will drop health potions. So as you see, look, he just dropped more. So you can kind of play to do that, or sometimes it'll be like a different phase of the boss. So I stay away, I let my minions pretty much do most of the work for me. I throw my bone splinters and should be gone. Nice. Okay, so again, I'm going to take a sickle, that's good. Oh, so class, feature, Book of the Dead. So here's where you start opening up your options in terms of how to build your Necromancer. Oh, I lost 2 of them. So Book of the Dead right over here. You have 3 minions. Different builds use different ones. I actually have used all 3 minions. So you come over here, and let's get, this is, you can raise 1 additional warrior. Each time you critically strike, they do more damage. I'm going to go with the extra one just for now, but I'm really going to look for Reapers at 12. So every time you change, they die, so you're going to have to resummon them. Oops, there's no one to resummon. I'll figure that out. And then let me get my level. Again, it says available points 12, but I'm playing as if you're new. So you won't have those available points. So at this point, we go over here to your core skill, Bone Spear. Again, it's a lot. I've seen people, especially this season, use Blight and Sever, but I'm gonna go with Bone Spear. It's one I've gone through again since the beginning. So I'm gonna click 1 out of 5. Your main skills you can go up to 5, and here you go. So when I throw a Bone Spear, there you go. It's going to go pierce through enemies. So you're gonna try to like kind of line them up and shoot them. All right. So I have my horse. Duh, I forgot. So I completed like the main campaign, so I have a horsey, and we'll get him some nice horse armor and everything in a little bit.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coins.
Nice, good job, man. New ramp, that's good.
We have hot stew, good company, and
Stay for a pint.
wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored.
Right, what
if
could
you
possibly go
joined
wrong?
us.
Drinking at the tavern, ye old tavern. Yeah, definitely. Definitely not something you should do. Hey, Socks. Yeah, you're gonna see probably Socks the cat show up in the stream sometime. Hey, buddy. He is very cute, yes. Yeah, not looking good. It's like they're gonna try to harvest her organs or something. Yeah. You know, dark game. Yeah, what is Willow doing? Yeah, if you could see, he's on the windowsill over there. That's Socks. Hi, Socks. Say hi to the stream. Good job, baby. This is kind of like the whole prologue to the game. I don't think this is chapter 1. I think chapter 1 actually starts when he gets to town, but and Rathma was he's like a main like major character in the game, and he's, I believe, the first necromancer according to, you know, the in-game lore. So what was that? Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess you have to walk around the lake. Kind of setting the tone over here for the game.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory. Before
that's getting gross.
you die.
Don't worry, we will not die. Well, hopefully we will not die.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, if you don't want to see anything gruesome, you should probably look away. Yes, again. Mature rated.
They're coming! The whole damn village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them!
Yeah, time to mess up these villagers. Alright, good thing I now have Bone Spear, so I'm just gonna shoot right through them. And see, this takes up essence. I'm gonna raise my skeletons now. There should be 5 skeletons. Take this tunic, probably put it on. Yeah, it's better. So. Stannis, and where's the crazy one? Where is she? Oh, Viney.
Are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing. Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
I mean, that did look nasty.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
So grab the key, the chapel key. Okay, what could go wrong? He also is a little slow walking, so we're just gonna speed up and boost. They're gonna play?
Like the ones I was fed.
Nice.
Is this real?
Here's another cutscene. It's like 2 or 3 minutes, this one. Again, pretty gruesome here, so if you don't want to see, you should turn away. Come back in a minute or so, because this guy is, it's not going to work out for him. So when you see the blood petal like markings, it'll kind of give you like a cutscene and some background as to like what's going on in the story. And as to like why the villagers are so crazy.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity.
Judgy
Drink.
priest.
Gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
And drank one. Hey, socks. The blood petals are the sign of Lilith, demon.
Is their birthright? My children.
The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
And here we go with Lilith with like the takeover. Most of the Diablo games, Diablo is the main villain, and again, he probably will be eventually, but right now they kind of switched it up and they made Lilith. Yeah. Again, if you don't want to see, I should probably turn away because this priest's gonna get messed up. But they turned Lilith into into the main kind of like villain of Diablo 4 because everybody's expecting Diablo. So I mean, I feel like at some point we're gonna get Diablo. He's referenced here, but he's not. He's not actually in the game. So again, dark. If you don't like blood, gore, and horror and gothicness, then not exactly the game for you.
They have awakened.
Gets darker.
Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
So when they mention Mother, that's going to be Lilith. This is like the background to why the town went crazy, and we just killed those people. So
Came to thank the light. You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
and
Saw a vision. A horned demon.
the music is actually the classic Diablo music right now
She wanted to help
from the other
survive.
Diablo games. It's Tristram music.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be. I must
Oh, it
report
is,
to the
Joseph.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of
questionable loyalty, but he knows of the Forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Alright, so here we go. You can track things with the map. It's like right over here. And then you can kind of follow it. There's these cellars and things that you can do for loot, but kind of, I'll fight my way there, you know, just for funsies and to level up a little bit. But you could just rush through here if you want. And get these spiderlings. When you see these things, you press your evade button to like duck or dodge or come over in between them. Use this. Okay, you can grab these herbs over here. This season they've bundled all the herbs together, so you don't have to. It doesn't really matter which herbs you get now. Before you kind of had to farm for specific ones. Now you can just kind of gather them all, and they're useful for making potions, which we'll show you in a couple. Oops, missed the thing. Let me grab all these things. Okay.
Is anyone here?
Come to the bookshelf. Dead giveaway. All right. Here we go. Oh shoot, did I miss the book? Yeah, I missed the book. Hold on. The book next to it I think gives you some XP, so I'll just some experience points. I'll double back and grab that in a second. How you doing, babe? Yes, avoiding. Yes, me too.
Trespass into my home. Rifle through my things. Then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
And Lorath is gonna be a main character who kind of like supports you throughout the game and is kind of like the storyteller in many ways.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me. Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
There we go. Gotta get to Kyovashad, like the main, like hub of the first thing. I guess you can't get. Let me see if you can get the book. Yeah, you can. Okay.
Short
Good.
fangs.
Yeah, get some XP. Oh, sorry. Probably should have let that rock, but go. Just grab some herbs on the way too. Kyovashad is up here, so I'm just gonna track that. Well, let me fight my way there too. You will dismount your horse. Try to get some XP too, because we're closing in. Not enough essence. So when you run out of essence, you should throw whatever essence generating skill you have, like the splinters for now. Let me just clear these guys. Ooh, ooh. Watch out there.
Never thought I'd live to see all that.
Okay, gotta talk to him here.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it.
Yep, so I think you inspect the
Kiyoshi
statue.
lies just ahead.
No, I guess not. So here we go, Kyovashad, and now here's where, oh, let me grab those pants. Here's where things open up.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
Oh, whoops.
To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Yeah, I've done this so many times. I don't think the ritual makes any difference, but I'm gonna inscribe nothing but scribbles. I'm gonna scribble into the wood.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
Okay, let's talk to this guard.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
Alright, so there you go. Leveled up. Okay, so now I'm going to this enhance villain spheres, right? And then I usually take, I want to say paranormal for the extra critical. Yes. They have other ways to make things more critical. So, alright, so now, first thing you want to do is open up the waypoint over here so you can travel between towns. And now, everything opens up. So before I even talk to them, it's time for fashion time. Okay, so you come up here and go to the armory, like wardrobe over here. Yeah, there you go. And so here's where you can switch up your armor. So we're going to have lots of things. So let's go with our effects. Hopefully we never need to use these because hopefully we don't die. But that'll be our tombstone. Should we die, let's try to not make that happen. All right, town portals, how you get, down and back from different places, also have skins. So the newest one is this one, Purging Light. So, okay, here we'll kind of go through that, yep. Oh, I kind of like this one too, the Quarter of Light, but, okay. And then, alright, so time to use some fashion over here. So, this is the Awoken Demigod. This is the regular Demigod. So, babe, what do you think? This one, the top over here, with the green and red, or this one with the blue and white? The blue and white? Okay. Okay, cool. So we're going with the blue and white. Cool. So we're going to apply that all and save it. This you get through the season pass, and now I need to match my gauntlets. Where are they? Season of Loot Reborn. There you go. Nice and shiny and like glowy. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Nice. Like it. Then let's go with some pants over here. Demigod Falls. Very nice. And let's go with this is the entire set. There we go, because I reached level 90. I finished the whole battle pass, so you get all that through the battle pass. And right now, I kind of like not having a helm, because how else would you see things? All these boots over here, and very nice, very nice. Pretty cool design. So I'm going to leave a head slot, available. Now, back slot, let's go with shield. This is the Demigod Aegis. That looks cool. Yeah, I like that one. We're going to do that. And then the sickle. Do I have? Is there one? Oh, Demigod Crescent. Is there an Awoken Demigod Crescent? I don't think so. Yeah, so let's just go with the Demigod Crescent for now. We can confirm that look. And then the back trophy. Okay, so the back, this is the wolf, the baby wolf from the beta. You got playing only if you played the beta to Diablo 4 could you get it. Still probably my favorite back bling. Adorable, right? Okay, so beta, the wolf is on our back now. And there we go. So if you want to save it, you can save your look and then change up your look using different slots. So, and I have 15 million gold just from other playthroughs. You keep your characters. Okay, so we're all set. Now we look cool. Now, the next thing you have to do before you go anywhere else is if you have the horse, you got to unlock. Whoa, what just happened? You have to unlock the horse looks. So you come down here to the stable person, the stable master. Okay, so lots of horse to unlock. I like. Okay, I'll just go with the season ones for now, but we can switch it up later. Where's the purified demigod? So here you go. And then let's go the armor. I think we have Season of Loot Reborn demigod plating. No, Awoken demigod. This is the level 90 stuff to match. All right, that looks cool. And the trophies. Okay, the trophies are cool. This is the blazing beacon. That does look pretty cool, actually. But the one that we usually, I'll go with probably the Awakening Blink or this one, Divine Crest. I don't know, but the one that we usually do is the Ashava. Let me just show you real quick. Where is it? Yeah, I kind of forgot where it is. Butcher's trophy for killing Butcher. Where is this? It's here somewhere. Druid Divine Crest, Harklow, Horadric, Hunters. Where is it? Next time I'll remember where this thing is. But okay, so I guess it's down here. Oh, here it is. So the Cry of Ashava. The Cry of Ashava was for beating the first world boss in the beta in hardcore. So that's kind of the one that flexes like, oh, like I've been playing this game forever. But we'll go with the seasonal one just to match it here. I think it's over here. Divine Banner actually looks pretty cool too. But we went with Blazing Beacon. All right. You know what? Hey, babe. Yeah? The torch or the banner? Torch. Banner. Or I could also go with the shield on the. I like the banner, but the torch is a personal. Well, if you like the banner, I think it matches. We roll with it. All right, so we're gonna roll with the banner now. So now, like, there we go. Right. And let me just zoom. You can see. Well, hold on. There we go. Looking cool. That's what it's about. And then before you continue with everything, what you want to do finally, is set your emotes. So, because you're going to be meeting people at this point. So, set your emote wheel. Here we go. Let's go with this. So, customize. This is from this season, so I'm going to put this on. Let's just attach these. I do want to say yes, just in case I run into someone. So, this is the vampire one. I'll show you in a second. That was pretty cool. Simple nuisance, sure. Not, and then just another corpse. And then morbid tendency. And finally, where is it? Wings of the Creators. This is, you needed to get the Ultimate Edition to start Diablo, and you get that one. So I'm just going to save changes. Now, whenever you meet someone, you can go, and it's like, here you go with the wings. So this says, again, like, I've been playing this game forever. All right, so now that you got everything, we can continue with Lorath.
Off to the dry steps in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Alright, so here we go. Now, you can go to the... Oh, we have a necklace, so let's just put this on. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to not do that? Hold on, let me unequip that. And then we're going to go over here to this person. Talk to him.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to bite back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
Alright, so talk to him. You buy the pole arm.
The old man sold
You
me
take the
this
strange
too.
amulet.
Said he didn't
Back to him. To Lorath, 'cause it's a quest item.
Ah, apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Haradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
Alright, and Lorath goes, and we'll catch up with him
Sometimes
later.
our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk.
Should probably put part 1 not in
For
Roman
lives
numerals,
and
so...
incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny,
But I'll change that after.
or some greater power pulling the strings?
Said you could follow it a little better.
But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
And similarly to the other Diablo games, you're like the Wanderer because they can't let you know. They can't program to like have all the names, I guess. Okay, so I got some boots. Let me see, any good? Yeah. And as long as you saved your stuff in the armory, this won't change. Okay, so let's put this here. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Where should I go? Oh yeah. I mean, it's a lot, but let's go with talk to the church first. Ooh, I didn't track it. World boss in 31 minutes. We're not gonna do that. These are side quests, the blue thing. So quickly, if you want to do one, you talk to this guy. I'll do it real quick. I know this one. You just come over here and cheer. It's like a way to. Wait, where's cheer? Are you kidding me? Oh, cheer's over here.
Not bad.
You cheer them up, and
Thanks. I hope they don't get you.
yes, that's a side quest that you can do for some XP and some gold and some items. Alright. Pants, let's see, any good? Yeah, better than what we have. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Nice. Go into the Cathedral of Light.
We were born in sin. Children of darkness.
It's very, very preachy, these
Father's
people.
light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light. We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, For only light must remain.
Cast out thine
Okay.
darkness, for
Have
only
fun.
light must remain.
I'm sorry.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes.
I'll be
Reverend
destroying demons.
Mother. Did Lorath not
Then go
come?
outside.
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater
Whatever you like.
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but
Again, he fails in his duty.
Hey.
with or
People,
without
yep.
Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done.
So this is the story. Once you play through the story once, you don't have to. Again, you could skip it. I usually do. But, you know, for this one playthrough, I'll put it there. But
Take the knight's report before you go.
so there's a bundle, like a report over here
Received a report
you can get. And now, here we go. So we're going to a new town down here. But first, right, we're going to kind of do a little side questing over here. So as you can see, these are like dungeons that you can do. So we're going to do... I've already unlocked the aspect for this dungeon. We're going to go ahead to the Defiled Catacomb, and instead of going to the main quest, we're going to show you like a side dungeon, which are things that you should probably do to unlock aspects. It'll say what aspect it unlocks when you look at it. So it says after swapping. So it's a barbarian aspect, but we're just going to do it just to show you how this kind of works with the side dungeons. I've done every side dungeon in the game, but not in this season. So every season you kind of have to unlock it. But, oh, I think I leveled up and didn't use one of my skill points. So here we go. I'm going to go down here. And as you can see, like right where my cursor is, this red will fill up as I choose skills. And this one means that I'll need one more skill point to unlock my next skill. So here we go. And you know, instead of blasting my way through it in terms of the mount, I'll actually fight my way through, get some action going here, and hopefully, you know, gain some experience. You can see I just basically stay behind my minions and throw my bone spear when you can. So this red circular thing on the mini-map means that that's a world event. So world events could be for you or for basically any... Ooh, so there we go, that's our first rare. It's yellow, so this would give us more damage, but I'm trying to stay with the shield. So let's see, this event is Insatiable Hunger. So we need to kill these shamans. This via Duplicius is, or Duplicius as they would say, not in Latin. She's trying to summon these minions to her. If they get to her, you'd fail. In the top right over here, you'll see that there's a timer telling you what to do, so you need to slay them before. If they get to 3 sacrifices, then you are not successful, and you wouldn't get mastery. So you're trying to master these so that you can get the most XP and money. So just follow these kind of tendrils over here. Hey, socks. And throw your bone spear. Again, there's lots of different ways to build necromancers now, but probably you see it said block up there. That was what the shield does. It'll block all damage. And again, there are times where, you know, I've been at 1 health and that the only thing that saved me was the shield. Okay, level 7, nice. So I'm not going to get the level until I finish these people, just because I don't want to die. Alright, pretty safe on World Tier 1, but just in case. So you're generally going to want to sacrifice damage in exchange for survivability. Okay, so now she's available to destroy, and there you go. Done. You clear the monsters, and then you get a chest. Right? Okay, so greater rating chest. obols are what you gamble with. These are all things to make potions with, so that's good. And I'll show you gambling in a little bit. All right, cool. Oh, let me get a couple of things. Let me get this, which is better, and this, which is also better. So now it says transmog removed because I have a different type of weapon. Your transmog are basically your skins, like your cosmetics. If you change weapon types, oh, I could have jumped that. Dope. All right, you know what? I'll just show you a cellar real quick. So, is the cellar even open? Yeah, okay. So cellars, they're just like mini dungeons. They're not even that big. I usually skip them, to be honest, but last season they had, or 2 seasons ago, they had some events within cellars, so it's usually something really kind of easy. So it's an event. I gotta speak to this soul, and then destroy these things. So they're kind of there just to give you some XP, sometimes to give you some items. Oh, see another block over there, so. And I'm constantly using my potions. As you can see, I have 7 out of 9. Let me dodge out of there. They'll eventually drop more, but really, you don't want to push it too much. There you go. These red things are the potions. So, I want to keep mine and just kind of avoid the death explosions from the monsters. Oh shoot, we need to kill a lot more. So we're actually behind on the mastery. Let me see if I can really just start killing these things. If I had my skills. Oh shoot, so now we're CC'd. We actually got hit by the webs. So yikes. Okay, don't want to die. This guy's gonna explode. So I don't know if we'll get to the mastery. It looks like we didn't. So that's right. See, it has the X. We didn't, but we stayed alive. So right now, that's the important thing. As soon as we kind of finish the build, hey, what's up, Jay? Yeah, as soon as we finish the build, you'll see that we'll get through those skeletons very quickly. All right, so we got another level, and this one, right? Okay, nice. Skeletal Warriors type defenders. Okay, so you can choose defenders here. I'll show you what they do. I'm really looking for Reapers, but for right now, we're going to pick the one where it says Taunt. For 2 things, because first of all, it'll taunt enemies so that it doesn't attack you. Second of all, Taunt develops what we call Stagger on bosses, which you can't stun bosses directly. You have to build up what's called Stagger. And there'll be a stagger meter I'll show you in the next boss fight. And when that stagger meter reaches all the way, then you'll stun the boss. So they're good for developing stagger, which is why I recommend you do that. And we leveled up, so let me get... okay, so I went over here. I haven't really unlocked this yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Eventually I'll pump up Bone Spear, but I think 2 levels. So one, I'm going to take this, which has a chance of creating more corpses. And then I'll take what's called Blood Mist. This is like your panic button. So I'll put this here and I'll reassign it. So what Blood Mist does is, I'll show you, it turns you into this bloody mist where you're completely invulnerable. You can't take any damage. So what you're going to do is use that if you're taking damage, if you're stunned, if the boss is going to kind of kill you, you're going to use that as panic. Okay, so let me just grab this waypoint so I don't have to come back. Also, these altars over here, these altars of Lilith, they gave you bonuses. I've actually discovered all of them in the game before, so I don't need to rediscover them anymore. But you kind of want to open these waypoints so you can fast travel between places. And then here, I'm going to go to this dungeon. So you see how it's like a little chest, like a yellow chest? That means this season you haven't unlocked it. So versus like down here, you see where this is orange circle. That means I have unlocked it. So even though I'm not running a barbarian, I'm going to show you kind of the side dungeons. Now understand, anytime you run a side dungeon, you have a chance of running into the Butcher. The Butcher is a random boss that just appears in the middle. He's very scary. He'll kill you. I think the Butcher has the most kills of anything ever in the game. So once we finish our build, we'll actually be able to take care of the Butcher. But right now, if we hit the Butcher randomly, we're probably going to run. Like Blood Mist your way out, because again, you don't want to die. Alright, so now you see they're taunting. That kind of skull with the crown on it, that means they're getting taunted. So watch here. They'll eventually taunt this enemy. Or just kill it. Okay, thanks, skeletons. Okay, I'm starting to fill up on space, so I'm gonna go temper in a minute. But I'm trying to get to like level 10 before I start doing inventory items. Like before I start crafting, you really want to get to level 10 so that you have more options. It's not really worth it to, oh, Targe, so that's a shield, so notice it's better. This is, you want to keep up a shield pretty much at all times, unless you're going with a different build. Okay, so helm, this is a helmet. Notice that it puts the helm on. I'm going to transmog that in a little bit, so that you don't see the helmet, because I'm not a big fan of helms in the game in general. Some of them are really cool, but it's like, why do I... Okay, so, like, why do I try so hard for these cosmetics and then you can't see it? So when you see that happen, like let's say I stand in front of the spikes, which you shouldn't do, you'll see it says vulnerable and my health meter is like glowing with the blue fracture. That means I take more damage. So you want to generally avoid that. That's what the B button is kind of for. You can use the B button just to move like this, move a little quicker, but it doesn't really help too much. You want to save it basically for dodging traps, dodging boss fights. Notice I have 7 out of 9 potions, so I am getting hit a little more. I kind of want to see maybe... Alright, so here's the bone mass. It locks you in, and you just destroy it. Here's like a side event that dungeons have. Every dungeon has, at least as far as I know, one of side events. You don't have to do it to complete the dungeon, but again, you get pretty good XP from doing them, and sometimes some good drops. So I recommend doing them. But if you're, if you're running through for time, you want to avoid these. Okay, so now I'm down to 6 potions. Let me grab another. You want to kind of move around your skeletons, let them, and then get monsters in a line so they can go through. Your bone spear can go right through them. Right. Okay, let's see. I need to kill 6. That's probably not going to happen. Again, I just don't have the equipment and don't have the proper build to destroy these things yet, but that's okay. Believe me, once you get the build working, you're just gonna plow through things. Like this thing will not take... I mean, you have to kind of take the 30 seconds anyway, but once we get going... Okay, so now we're level 9, right? We got the skull. Yeah. And that's another skill point. Helm might be better. Let me take a look. Yeah, okay. So here we go, level 10. Now we're going to make this casting a skill that overpowers, reduces the cooldown. So any cooldown reduction is good. Tend not to use that much. Basically, Blood Mist is for saving your life. You're gonna see I don't use it a lot, but it's not something you want to use unless you have to use it, because if it's on cooldown, I see that thing's gonna be a poison cloud when you kill it. If it's on cooldown when you need it, you're gonna be dead. So, and again, the goal is not to die. So if you stand in the middle of these things, they do damage and you can't cast skills. So you want to avoid that. And dark. Okay, let's see this. Vampiric, so he regains health if he hits me. So I'm gonna try to stay away from him and throw this. There we go. Ooh. So, yeah, those are much better. And this game is really about the loot, as you'll see. Right now my loot is, my gear is terrible, but that's going to change very, very quickly. Hey, Socks. How you doing, baby? Socks is our cat. He's going to say hi. He's a cat rider, so lots of cats involved. Hey, baby. So at this point, to quicken things up, just because, we'll see, I'll actually go and complete some of the build right here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get critical chance after we use Blood Mist just to kill things quicker. You can go corpses, but, I mean, you shouldn't really need them that much. But you know what? Yeah, let's leave corpses behind for now. Right, and then you need a couple before you go here, so I recommend pumping Bone Spear to 5. That's your main source of damage. Then this should unlock here, and what you really want is Decrepify. So Decrepify here, it's a curse. and then you're going to get the enhanced, and then this one. So hard to coverify when you or your minions hit an enemy that's being cursed. If it gets under 10 health, it instantly dies. It doesn't work on bosses, but it clears everything else. So you're going to do that. And then here, I'm actually going to skip these because I want room for my minions, although you can certainly get, if you want, you can get Corpse Explosion, a different corpse kind of skill. But what I'm going to get is here, you notice I've been having trouble generating essence, like mana. I'm going to get one of these, and I'm going to get one of these for damage. And I'm going to fill these 3 kind of green ones until they're maxed at 3, and that should take me to my ultimate ability, the Army of the Dead. Alright, so now, watch, I'll put down my Decrepify the Curse. It's that kind of bluish area, and that slows them down and allows them to take more damage, and it insta-kills them once they get under 10 health, so 10% health. So now I can really start doing a lot of damage, just things will melt and die. Ooh, that's a nice sickle over here. There we go. Or scythe. Now you can really just start wrecking things. You'll notice just the speed of which I'm killing things. Like, line them up, hit them with the bone spear, avoid their explosions, and you should be fine. Let me see, am I going the right way? Probably not, but I'm going to explore a little bit, grab some XP. There you go, level 10. So this is the level that you really want to get back and start crafting. So in a little bit, I'm going to do that, but let me get... I should be fine right now, so let me just take this. You know what, actually, let me try not dying. And there we go. Alright, so let me kill this elite. So we need to kill 2 more of these things. Oh, yes. I think we killed the loot goblin, so we've got a lot there of crafting materials. And that's what we're going to be doing in a second once we get past this thing. Come on, guys. Kill the obvious construct. There we go. Okay. Don't want to take poison damage from the dead things, so here, just throw your curse, and then bam. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to town very quickly to show you a little bit of crafting and how it's done, and then to get a potion so that it goes a little quicker. I'm also going to change that crown on my head just to see her face over here. So come over here and go to your armory. Again, you can put what you want, but I actually usually modify it to leave it completely off. Okay, good. And then we're going to come down and go to crafting. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to salvage all our material. It's the blacksmith one right over here. Come over here and just everything. I'm going to get rid of all my other items, turn them into crafting materials. So now, once I get manuals, I can what's called tempering your items. So here I'm going to go and I'm going to take my sickle, and it says recipe 1 category, offensive or weapons. So let me see, weapons. If I want bone damage, if I want to increase my summons, I could do that. Right now I'm going to go offensive. I'm going to see if I can find some what's called natural. Let me see if I can get damage. So I'm going to temper it once. Let me see what we get. We get crowd control enemies. I mean, listen, that's okay. But if you want to, you can try again. You can re-roll a couple of times. So it says 3 more times to re-roll. So I'm going to re-roll really quickly. Let me see if I can get damage. Nope, that was not damage. To distant enemies. Okay, do I have another re-roll or no? I have 1 more re-roll left. So let me see what I get. Damage, perfect. So now it's 31% damage up. That is what I want, right? And you can do this with all your items. So let's do a little. Oh, sorry, all your rare items. So it has to be like yellow. So I'm going to go here. I can increase my defensive resistance, which we're going to talk about. That's probably the best thing to do, especially late game. You want to max it. So let's see what we get. Shadow resistance, awesome. So resistances or resistances to damage, you can check it by going in your profile and right here. So you notice everything has 8 resistance right now, which reduces the amount of damage that you take from a certain element. But because I put that tempering, now I'm 56% resistant to shadow damage. The max is 70%, so that's pretty good for doing one thing. So we're going to keep that. Okay, so now if we want to make an item legendary, we come to the occultist, we pick the item. So I'm going to take this, go to the Codex of Power, and now you can really start building your things. So for this, this automatically adds whatever aspect you want. You need to unlock them by doing dungeons or by just defeating enemies. And then every time you disenchant basically an item with a particular aspect, like you know, the script of what it says, critical strikes with core skills, every time you disenchant one of those, it'll improve the rank. So some of them have already maxed, but as you'll see by the yellow, 16 out of 16. So what I'm really looking for is something that will help me. If it has a necro sign like that skull sign, it means it's for necromancers only, your class. If not, it means it could be for anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with, where is it? It is the splintering aspect. So you can read through it, but your bone spear, that's my primary attack. So its main attack makes things vulnerable for 3 seconds, the first thing you hit. And the shards also make things vulnerable. So vulnerable again means they take more damage. So I'm going to put that, and here you can preview it. It'll show you what it does. So I'm going to make this right now, and boom. Now you can see that it's glowing orange. It says legendary, and it has plus 31% damage, and it'll improve my bone spear. So that's really what you want to do. So I'm quickly going to go to my pants over here, and I'm going to, let's say, increased armor, right? Like you definitely want, as a necromancer, you want armor. There's an armor cap, but right now I haven't hit it, so I'm going to put that extra armor on, and now, right, my armor has gone up, so you know, I take less damage. Okay, so now that you've done that, here you go. 2 things you can do. Well, there's a lot to do, but I'm gonna go increase my potion expectancy. So every couple of levels you can increase your potion. So instead of a weaker potion at level 1 that only heals like 17 instantly, this one heals 48. So I'm going to improve my potion to level 10. And then this is what you really want, elixirs. So the elixirs, they help you. This one's a great elixir, which we're going to use later in the game, but they help you by giving you abilities and improvements. But mostly what they really do is they increase your experience. So you want to take, you know, how it says +5 experience. Let's go with, I'm probably going to go with critical hit or attack speed. Let me try some attack speed. So I played the season a lot already, so I'm going to go with like 10 of these things. And then now that I put it on, you can see next to like where my level is, on the bottom left where it says 10, it has that little potion thing. If you ever want to check what your potions do, just go to profile, and it says elixir of advantage. So my attack speed is up, my lucky hit chance is up, and experience is by 5%. So you always want one of those going. That's why I recommend at level 10 that you do so. All right, I do have a point over here too. I'm not going to put in it, let's see, I'm 5 away from this, and I've already maxed out bone sphere, so I'm going to start spreading it between these 3 things, because I want, I want to get more corpses, and I want to get more essence. So now you can go to here, the obols, I call them marbles, and so it's like a separate currency. You can see on the bottom right I have 785, because again, I've been playing for a while, and so you can use these to gamble for items like of rarity. So I need rings at this point, but I need a shield too. So I'm gonna go with shield. Let's see what I can get. I'm gonna press it once. Nope, that's a blue one. Bad luck. Thanks a lot. Right? No, I'm looking for a yellow one. No, there we go. Okay, so I got a yellow one. I'm also gonna pick up 1 whispering key. Whispering keys, if you see like special chests in the main world, you can open them with these. So I'll pick up 1 of these just for giggles. And now let me see what. Okay, so I got the shield. I'll put it on. Let me come back here, and I'm going to give it a special affix very quickly. Let me see. It'll give you the warning sign, like the triangle with the exclamation point, if you already have a certain aspect. So but you and your minions gain reduced damage reduction. That's good, right? I want to keep my minions alive. So there we go. All right, now I'm really set to get back kind of into it. So I take the portal back, And now you'll notice, right, I'm going to take a lot less damage. I'm going to do a lot more damage, and it should be quicker. So, like, there you go, it's dead. That was an overpower when you see the blue damage. So the damage text, white is just regular damage, yellow is critical damage, and blue is overpower damage. So that'll give you a sense of what kind of damage you're doing. Oops, that was stupid. Yeah, now it's almost like just walking through things and dying. You notice that because I put that aspect on, the Bone Spear makes everybody, the first person hit, vulnerable, so they're going to take more damage from all sources. So now you can really just start to go through. Okay, so here's a shrine. What shrines do is they give you a temporary buff, like a temporary thing. So this is channeling, so all my abilities, I can use skills without resource, so I can just spam my Bone Sphere. It also makes you go faster. Okay, I'm going to put that on, and then I'll probably make those legendary later. You move faster, you have less cooldowns, so like my Slotch Blood Mist, right? It reduces the cooldown very quickly, and you just can blast through things. Alright, so here's the boss up this way. We've now cleared like most of this. I don't know, I'm stuck for a second. Okay. I got like maybe half an hour more, and we gotta watch the Nick game. So there we go. We clear these guys very quickly, and now we go to the lever. You just click these two levers to open up the door. Why isn't it letting me do it? Okay, there we go. Gives you some XP for getting this far, and now you have, that means you're pretty close to the boss. You probably have to do one thing. Okay, so slay the gatekeeper. That's the big skull right here, so I'm going to drop my curse. I'm going to back up, and because he's enchanted. Oh, okay, back up a little more. And there we go. Drops the key. You pick up this key. If it lets me, it's not letting me for some reason. There we go. And now we'll find the door to the boss. Oh, 11, so here we go. Let's max this out. And let me see. I'm 3 away from my ultimate ability. Okay, so open this. And here's the boss. Defeat the Brood Guard. So the Brood Guard's kind of annoying at an earlier level because she will use poison a lot. So notice that under her life bar, that yellow, that's a stagger bar, but as you can see, she's dying very, very quickly. Not quite one hit at this point, but so if you get stuck, you can blood mist your way out. If the stagger bar fills all the way, I'm going to try to let my minion stagger. See that blue? Now she's staggered, and she can't do anything, so she's stunned. That's where you basically kill her, and done. There we go. That's the boss. Okay, so now you can go back to Kyovashad, but I'm going to, if this lets me, okay, it's not letting me. So I'll go back to Kyovashad for a quick second, and then we're going to continue with like the main quest. So those are side dungeons that you do to basically to get loot, to level up, and to get new aspects. So what did I unlock over here? I don't even know. Hold on. Is she going to tell me? Well, I mean, as long as I'm here, I might as well just put something on these each on the shadow. I don't have Shadow Blight yet. Let's see. Damage. Frenzy Dead. Yeah, it increases their attack speed. But there's also one for minions. Hold on. Where is it? As long as they're alive, oh, there you go. Your minions gain increased damage while alive. So this is the one I'm going to put on. And that's going to increase them. Okay, so now, here we go. I'm going to target here. But first, I'm actually going to come down here to get this waypoint, just so I can travel to places quicker. So, I'll stop to kill some things along the way, probably, but let's kind of get there. World boss is in Kyrgyzstan. I'm not confident that we can take a world boss right now. World boss is usually level 25 to 30 to start. I'm level 11. I don't want to die, so I'm going to avoid the world boss at this point. So let me see how close am I to... Oh, skeleton mages are level 15. I think level 12 is reapers, though. That's the those are the skeletons I actually want to use. There's another side dungeon over there, but I'm going to ignore it for now. because I have most of the things I need. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to skip these quests. Let me just go to the blacksmith to get rid of, scrap these things so I have more inventory space. Now I'm going to go right here. There's another waypoint to another village. Oops. And also, that's where the next quest is. So we're going to give that a try. And thank you, of course, for watching. And you can find the videos on Cat Rider Zero on YouTube. Probably post this video in a little bit. You know what? Let me just kill these things just for some more XP and fun over here. Dead. Again, you want to try to keep things in a line, like funnel them so that you can hit them with your bone sphere. Oh, well, I'll kill these bats. Pretty easy. Giant bats, sure. Alright, you know what? I'll stop and I'll do this event really quick because it's on our way. So might as well. I have plenty of herbs, so I don't really need them right now, but let's see. Oh, Jar of Souls. This one's an old one from Diablo 3. Basically, mastery means we need to kill 30 of them in the minute and collect the kind of souls. As you can see on the map is these blue things. You'll notice that whereas the last two events we didn't achieve mastery because I hadn't really gotten my skills and put the correct items. Now we're really just, we're destroying these things. So it's just a matter of them spawning quick enough for me to kill. And here we are, and we've already been successful. So we already finished it, but now we just need to kill things until it arrives for 14 seconds. No, I guess we actually did. Oh, we need to defeat this boss. So let me throw your curse on. She takes a lot of damage, and she's gone. Right, so much easier to get the boots. So next time we're in town, we'll enchant our boots. But once you kind of make your way down the skill tree, things take a lot more damage and they'll be dead a lot quicker. Alright, so let me get this over here, and we're going to talk to, I think it's the captain of the knights. Yeah.
Prava sent me. I'm looking for Vigo.
You and that nuisance of a child both. Girl's been nagging us about that demon woman all week. Vigo's gone, looking into her
Let's take a
claims.
quick drink.
He should be at the mining camp north of here. Whole escort of knights went missing there last week, along with the girl's mother and another woman. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, so we go to the mining camp, which is right here. Again, we'll probably kill some things along the way. Let's see. Yeah, I'll kill these ghouls. Just see. Because as much as, I would rush through the story. Oh, that's a treasure goblin on the map, and you can hear it. So you want to get as close as you can to the treasure goblins and not let them run away, which unfortunately, I'm letting them run away now. In hardcore, you don't want to chase treasure goblins, because if you're dead, you're dead. But it's low enough level, and it's World Tier 1, so... And plus, I like loot, so I'm going to go for it. There we go. Okay. So that's a robe, which is much better, so I'm going to put that on. Here we go. Mining camp.
More strangers in the camp.
Ah, Vigo. My guy, Vigo.
Are you Vigo? I was sent.
Hey! I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast. Strode right past where you stand. To think my mother's trapped in there with her. You let my mother through, sir. Shouldn't you be responsible for her safety?
Oh, look at Vigo.
We have soldiers stationed inside.
You should be worried about them, too.
Music is also really good in this game, and the artwork. Probably some of the best music and artwork that they've done. So I'm gonna talk to Vigo.
The horned woman is the demon Lilith.
No, that can't be. My mother taught me that name. You speak of the daughter of hatred.
Did Trava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
There's more than your job at stake here.
Come on. Let's get this.
Oh, I need to plug in my phone. Hold on 1 second. I don't even know if that'll make it. Oh, well, good. Okay, I'll put that right there for now. So I'm off the chat for now, but let's get it. Okay, so here we come.
That damn hoist is stuck. We've got to go.
When the hoist is stuck. I feel you, Vigo.
Look out!
Hey, that's my mother's charm on your wrist.
It's mine now, girl.
Okay, so a greed shrine, probably the worst of the shrines. But this season, money kind of gold is a little bit of an issue. So by the time we get through, it's going to be completely useless. So let's see, does that do more damage? Yeah, but it's two-handed. I don't want to do two-handed weapons because I want to keep my shield available.
Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in
Oh,
Lilith's
Vigo.
for as long as that will take?
What a coward.
No.
I think you go right here. It's been, listen, I've played the campaign a lot, but I really don't remember every way to go. I think it's right and right, but I could be wrong. Okay, so level 12. Our new skeletons, Reapers. So this is the skeletons I'm going to use pretty much for the rest of the game. You go to Reapers right here, and the one you want, at least for this build, is Reapers have 15% chance to carve off forming corpses. So, because you want to be able to heal and to res your skeletons, so I highly recommend going with... And if you want to change from like Bone Spear to Corpse Explosion, it's much better to use this, but that's my favorite one by far. You're going to see more kind of corpses around, so even though I don't really have a corpse build, it's just the most useful in terms of keeping your minions alive. I don't know why I just went that way. So, okay, so right was the way to go, and then you make a, like you go down right over here. So if you stay to the right in this, you know, the side dungeons are random, so they're designed, every time you go in one, it'll be slightly different, but not the story dungeons. The story dungeons have the same layout, so once you get through the story dungeon once, you can kind of figure out your way. Okay, so we get over here.
No lift.
Emote. Oh, no, no.
Must be deeper down.
Let me. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to inspect this door first.
Over here. I can squeeze through to the other side.
Yeah, let's get a little...
And there she goes.
Let's take a little drink. Victory drink.
Enemies approach.
I'll let my corpses... I'll let my minions take this as I take a little throne and a little drink. A little emote flex, which you can use like later on for people. Wait, where are these guys? Oh, I leveled up, didn't even notice. Let me see. I'm still not there, I don't think. No, 3 more. So let's go 1 and then 2 and 3. That'll finish up so I can get my ultimate. Again, you don't have to take certain abilities. You can not take an ultimate, but I like Army of the Dead. It's a classic, like Diablo ability. So I'll show you that when we get there.
Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she had good reason.
I think you go up. So I think it's go right, go up. What? Yeah, maybe not. Nope. Yeah, I think we went the right way. Yeah. You think? And again, I'll check a lot of this loot later when I'm in town, but right now I'm just kind of going through and, you know, killing these things. You're gonna kill a lot of things in this game. You avoid the cave-ins. They're not gonna kill you instantly, but especially on higher levels, they could do a lot of damage, especially Hell Tides, which we'll get to. We'll get to Hell Tides a little later. Actually, a lot later, because I have to finish the story first. Normally, you could just skip straight to Hell Tides, but we're not going to be able to do that. Now talk to Vigo.
The tunnel's closed. We're trapped without the hoist.
Look, there she is.
Alright, so here we go. Here's like the necropolis. Ooh, I got a ring. Let me put the ring on. I don't even have any, and I can actually enchant that one later, so that's good.
That statue. It's her. The way I saw her.
Lilith.
We need to find my mother.
Yes, again, Lilith is the main bad guy of this Diablo. Kind of throw you off because normally Diablo is obviously the main bad guy of Diablo, but there are three primevals: Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto, and Lilith is actually the daughter of Mephisto, so she's, you know, a powerful demon within, you know, the game lore.
Slain. What happened?
I think we go this way after, so I'm just gonna... Oh, nope. Kidding. You need to talk to him first.
We need reinforcements.
No, we can
What was that?
It came from beyond the gate.
Yeah, not looking good for her mom. Spoiler alert.
The escort. They're all dead.
Nope, they're not all dead. Well, they soon will be, this guys. Just talk to... Let me check over here. Yeah, okay. I need one more ring and a much better necklace. Okay, let's talk to Grendon. Poor Grendon, we barely knew you.
Vigo. It was one of the women you sent. Only... she wasn't human. She was a demon.
Jim can make it? Awesome. That's great. That's awesome.
It was a dead bloodbath.
The other woman, Venard. Where is she?
She begged for her life. Lilith spared her. Let her deeper in. Give up, girl. She's lost. Vigo, you must listen. Steel did nothing. Spells, prayers, all useless. Go to Corval. Tell Plower. Raise the army. The father. Evil itself. Walks sanctuary. Do this for me.
Aw, Grendon. Rip. Well, thank you, Nayrel, for pointing that out.
This trinket would bring good fortune. To think I trusted her.
She bribed you with it, didn't she? You weren't supposed to let her through at all. But it's not too late. She can still be saved.
Not by me. Not anymore. Prava will know what to do.
You're leaving us? Abandoning her?
There's nothing left to abandon. She's good as dead. I'm sorry, kid.
Not your best moment, Vigo.
He really just left us.
That he did.
It's up to us now.
Really, it's up to me, but sure. Alright, so you jump across here. Come through the City of the Dead. So you have to, anytime you see the blood petals, it's usually a story beat, so.
Yes, I am Lilith, mother of sanctuary. Daughter of hatred. I have what you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You dragged your child all over sanctuary in pursuit of it.
No, I taught her how to survive.
Is that what you want to believe? Drop the act. You have questions. I have answers. I know the fabric of the cosmos.
Sure you do, Lilith.
Everything I've read has warned me against you.
You've read so much, yet know so little. Will you accept my offer?
I don't know. Will you let me try? I want to try. Your mother is alive. She came this way with Lilith.
How can you be sure?
Oh. Sometimes I see visions of the past. I saw them.
What? How?
Lilith's petals. Her blood was fed to me once.
Nothing suspicious there, right? So I'm gonna come through. And those are, again, anytime you see, ooh, nice, level 13. Okay. Petals, let's get, yeah, let's continue the generation. And one more, and then after that we can get Army of the Dead. And then our build isn't really complete, it's not gonna be complete for a while. You have to unlock the different minions, but mostly it'll be pretty much complete at that point. Hold on, which way is this? This is... I come down this way. I always make the wrong turn at this point. There's one way that you turn that is just you... Yep, I did it again. On the map it looks like you can get it this way, but you always have to go up. Can't tell you how many times I made that same mistake. Alright. Those vile ones explode, so you don't want to... have them explode on you, so you want to make sure you kill them as quickly as you can. I think this time we go this way, I want to say. But maybe not. Can't remember if we're supposed to. Are we supposed... Do we have to look this way? I don't know. At the Black Lake. Maybe we don't. The first time I did it, yeah, no, that's just to look cool. Okay, so you have to come down this way. Yeah. And then this should lead you to like a door. Yep, okay. Alright, pursue Lilith and Vinar. That's Navrel's mother, and here we go for another short story beat.
So curious. You are eager to know why you were spared.
Yes.
Do you have faith in me?
I want to.
Good. For now, all you need know is that we are going to meet my son.
Rathma, the first necromancer.
He is that, and more. He is the key to my plans.
Sounds like they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma. Together.
Mother, what are you thinking?
Never make a deal with the demon. So, Rathma is Lilith's son, the first necromancer. And if that's if she's mother and Inarius the angel is father, well, you know, you kind of put it together. What's happening over there? So I guess it's like, you know, humanity being part demon and part angel, so there's some symbolism there, probably. Oh, who knows? Okay. And you can see on the bottom left, my potion is kind of running out, so I will use another potion. I'll use another potion at some point, but you want to kind of ride out potion as long as you can. Next time I'll go in, I'll make just like 30 or 40 potions, so I don't really have to deal with this, because we're going to try to play this character through. And, you know, it might have said the max level is 100, so we're level 13. Really, you can level, if you're just power leveling and skipping the story, you can hit 20 in like an hour. But we're doing fine, because again, we're not dead. That's what you're trying to do in hardcore, not die. As you see, basically the rotation is drop your curse to crepify as soon as you see enemies, because it slows them down, and it makes them more susceptible to the damage. So you don't have to drop it all the time, but I usually do just the slow in general, but also watch to just kill things a lot quicker with it, and that way you're not really in harm's way. Oh wait, let me see, does this do more damage? Yeah, it actually does. So, but notice that with the legendary aspect I have on right now, it is better for my bone spear, so I'm gonna wait and probably just put the same enchantment under my new thing, because damage is important. You want that damage number going up. So watch, like if I sub it, my attack power is 229, now it's 213, because it's actually not better because of the damage boost. So you know what, I'm actually probably just going to keep this for a little bit. You gotta kind of look at your stats when you're changing things. Oh, mini boss, gift of the mother, dead.
You've mastered your fear, but I still sense your pain. You miss your daughter.
My magpie. She's scared right now. She must be.
Go. Or stay. It is time to choose.
I trained her well. She's a good kid. Strong. She'll be all right.
You've chosen well, my child. To reach Rathma, we will need to cross a lake at the bottom of these ruins. It requires a ritual. I will teach you.
As you wish, Mother.
Good. You're ready for lesson 1. Blood is the key.
What did you see this time? I don't need sparing. Tell me.
Lilith plans to teach your mother a ritual. One that needs blood. Your mother seemed receptive.
We have to reach them.
Alright. Here we go. Tier 46 dungeon. Hit. And at this point, you pretty much drop it, throw a bone spear, walk right through, and then your minions should be able to take care of it. If not, back up. Because again, you don't want to take too much. Oh, notice my potion actually ran out. So bottom left, that potion thing isn't anymore. So I'm going to throw another potion on again. It's not so much for the damage, although that's good. Let's see. Damage, that's not enough, but more for the XP boost. You always want to have a potion on, and you're basically throwing away 5%. Some of the potions have like 8%, and later on I'll show you some of the elixirs or potions that you can use to fly through dungeons. Maybe after this we'll see. I'll show you one. I don't want to use too many of them because there you go. Level 14. They're really good end game potions, but I mean you could use marbles to get them. The ovals here. I got a level, so let me do this. And next level, I'm going to get Army of the Dead. That'll be my ultimate ability. That's the one that you basically use for bosses. You're going to use it to take down bosses. Also, next level, I'm going to get the... what's called the mages, skeleton mages. I'm going to get a second type of minion. Some people sacrifice their minions. They don't run with any minions at all. And then some people use one. I think the meta builds now probably use 2, but I've always used 3. I like minions. I just like the gameplay. So I'm gonna have a lot of. I'm gonna have like at the end of this build probably like 14 minions to have. So they really soak up damage and they'll keep me alive longer, which again is the point. Oh, what? Where's the... Do I need to find something? Oh, no. Good. Okay.
This barrier. It looks like the same kind of magic as before.
Okay.
I think I can dispel it.
So, we just kill these guys while she does her weird magic thingy. Just open it up. Right. Seconds, you gotta hold out. And this will be a common thing later in dungeons where they're like, oh, you need to hold off for like 10 seconds to survive, so you don't just like blast your way through the entire dungeon, but also usually a pretty good way to get an XP. Like we got 3 bubbles, so we're like, no, 2.5, so we're like a quarter of a way to the next level. Already not bad. Yeah, if I have time, I'll use the really good potion that you can make. I have like 15 minutes, we'll see.
Never enough blood. I will follow you to the ends of Sanctuary, Mother.
There she is.
Yep, here's the mother. It's not gonna go well. So.
Mother? Nerel. You're just in time. Beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the firstborn. A trove of
So you can't skip the... You can skip the whole conversation, but you can't skip many parts of the conversation, so I'll just let this one rock.
But I could not pass through with her. I lack divine element, you see.
Stop.
But I can find it. I'm so close. I simply need...
Mother, stop! Look at what Lilith has done to you. You're writing in your own blood.
My little magpie. She awakened me. She showed me things I can't even put into words. Once I've finished, you will understand.
I don't care what she showed you. Please, let's just get out of here.
Oh, I see. Yes, clever magpie. Trying to lead me away so you can take all this for yourself. This is my discovery, not yours. I will finish these runes with your blood!
You must stop this!
Alright, so this is one of the fights that way back when, this was like the first time that you could kind of die, because, I mean you could die anytime, but really, because if you step in these on the stairs where this is going, it damages you. People didn't kind of realize that. I didn't die, but on World Tier 2 and stuff, you definitely could. Because there'll be 3 phases. And you know, she'll knock. You don't want to get knocked back. You'd rather get knocked back into this right here than the other barriers. So I recommend just kind of chilling back here and taking the hellspawn as they are. Might as well not. And then part 3. There'll be a bigger demon that's like right over here, I think. Right over here. But let me just, you know what? Let's just flex while we're waiting. Yeah, there's the big demon. So angels, there you go. So Pit Lord. So I'm gonna throw. He's kind of like the first boss, but you know, knock him down, staggered him with your troops. See, I got stunned, so that's why I used my blood mist to make me unstoppable. So I don't get stunned again, and I don't take any damage. And you have to dodge. You see these like red missiles. You have to dodge those. So, and again, I'm gonna blood mist my way out of this, so that my minions can like tank it. The boss is up there. Yeah, this is the first one that, you know, presents a kind of danger, and that's it for an A-Rail's mom. Rip. Of course.
You were protecting me. I don't want to hate you. I'm trying. I really am. We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done. So we need blessed blood. Go back to your Prava. Get that blessing. Beg if you need to. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Started this damn ritual. I'm going to finish it. Meet me in the Mistral Woods.
Why there?
The Horadrim hid a vault there. Finding it was her life's work. So much for that.
So the Horadrim, like those scholars that study the fight between the angels and the demons.
At least I can bury her where she'd want. I need time. I'm sorry. Just leave me.
Sure, we'll leave you in this totally dark area. But we actually will. So here's what we're going to do. Let me see if this is any good. 35. Let's see. Attack power. Okay, that actually is better. So I'm going to enchant that. But with the damage, I don't know, 31% damage? I think I'll stick with the 31% damage. So here's what we're going to do, right? Before we kind of end the stream, we're not going to go into the next story beat. I'm going to show you how to do another side dungeon with the good, what you call it, the good elixir. So to show you how to do these things real quick. So you're going to want to come here. This is this season. This is the first season that they've had this seasonal elixir. You can also get with marbles. And actually, let me see if you can even use it at this level. Yes, you can. So for 15 minutes, holy bolts. So we're going to make one of these. We're going to accept that. And then let's go to the map. And we're going to find something that we haven't done. So there's a lot that we haven't done. Let's go with Forsaken Quarry. Or Long Werebear. Okay, you know what? Let's go with this one. So we're going to wait until we get to this side dungeon. Again, you just do these to unlock aspects. But this is for a druid, so my secondary character is, you know, usually I run a druid after. So to give my druid some love, I'm going to go do this, and also it's going to give us a chance to get some XP. You don't need to. You'd certainly push through the story if you want, but I want to get to level 15 so that next time we start up, I'll have the skeletal mages. So here we go, and then we'll probably end the stream after this, but here's what you do. So the Elixir of Holy Bolts, every time you kill something, it's going to throw out Holy Bolts that do a lot of damage. right now this is like the only way to do holy damage in the game. There isn't a paladin or anything like that yet. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to put this on and then run as fast as you can, basically. Okay, so I'm going to kill something, and it's going to start. You see these bolts shoot out of it, and that's all you're going to do. You're just going to run. Because every time you kill something, that's going to start the chain reaction where that's it. You basically run through the game right now. It's kind of like a cheat code. It costs 300 of those obols, those things that you gamble with, to do it. So when I'm at high level, that's what I do to like level very quickly. But right now it's kind of a waste to do it, but I'm just doing it for funsies. And so you can, oh, and here's another thing. So, oh, we're gonna go there. Oh, so here's the thing. If it's a enchanted shrine, if it's like poisoned or cursed, it actually sends more bad guys at you, which is great because look at the XP and the thing's just exploding. So, and now, while people are dying, I'm gonna get skeleton mages, the shadow. Deal 3 increased damage for each shadow mage. Yeah, so that's good. We're gonna raise that. Now I have 3 shadow mages. Those are these guys that just kind of shoot things, and you'll see we've already completed mastery for this thing. You need to kill 5 waves. We've already killed 7. I think that's better, actually. Yeah, that's definitely better. We're still missing like a ring, but you basically just stand around and just destroy stuff. Okay, I also got a level, so this is my ultimate ability. Nice. And here we go with Battle of the Dead. So I yell and scream, and all of these undead things show up. I just leveled up just from doing this. So that's what I recommend you do. I'm going to improve Army of the Dead over here so that things explode even more. Get this chest, and there we go. So let's keep on going through. I need to destroy the 3 blood boils, so should be able to do this pretty quickly. Might get another side dungeon in, but we'll see. And just look, you just destroy things. And again, I just wouldn't stop. I would just keep on going. You know, throw your curses when you need, but mostly just wreck things. Because once you kill one thing, the explosion's just going to take out everything else. Where did I not go? Oh, I need to go back and down. Okay. So I'll probably gain 2 levels, maybe 3, just from doing this dungeon. So once you can, whenever you get 300 of those obols, I would go back, make the elixir. It's only 15 minutes, so I would not use it for story because you'll be stuck in a cutscene, and then that's a waste of a potion. So only use it for side beats. Also, it helps you beat up the butcher if there's multiple enemies there, so it's kind of the way to clear side content like very fast. So I'm gonna use my Army of the Dead here so that it'll destroy this thing before it even goes up. It'll, you know, even this, come on guys, this guy. Oh, if you get feared, like I just got feared, use your Blood Mist and you'll get out of it very quickly. And here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna ignore them. I'm just gonna go over here. I might, yeah, it looks like we might have time for a second dungeon, which means I cleared this dungeon in less than 7.5 minutes. So you can really, if you know what you're doing and you have an elixir of holy bolts, you just use this to run through. So here it's going to slow us down a little bit because it's a 30-second that I have to kind of wait over here. But I'm actually not going to use my ability, like my ultimate, just in case the boss is next. I can't remember if the boss is next or if there's another kind of part to this dungeon, but 2 seconds we'll find out. So in 2 seconds we're just going to go this way. Again, just go as fast as you can. Travel through, and yeah, I'm gonna gain another level over here. So this is one this now. So what do I have to do? Oh, travel to. So I just need to find the boss at this point. So again, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not even. Nope, I'm not gonna do the event. Sometimes you could do again the event for side, but I'm getting so much XP right now that I might as well just do this. Come over here, get Supreme Army of the Dead. Ooh, ring. Yes, good. So that completes that. Oh, these are tempering manuals. You can just use them for now. They basically give you recipes to make better items. Like it's a crafting thing. But I really don't want to. I don't want to waste the elixir, so I'm trying to go through as quickly as I can. And like not even loot unless it's something important, because I don't want to waste this elixir that's pretty much single-handedly carrying me through. Okay, so whenever you see this healing well, it means the boss is right up here. So I'm just going to drop my curse, I'm going to use my ultimate, and you'll see how quickly this guy goes. So just use my ultimate. Once people start focusing on him, he'll be dead pretty quickly. Okay, since he got me, I'm going to Blood Mist out of it, his little trap thingy. And I'm not even going to look. I'm going to go back to kill the shot very quickly. I'm not even going to loot unless it's something... Oh, you know what? That's a pretty good shield. Maybe I actually probably have a better enchant on it. So I still have about 7 minutes left on my potion. So in 7 minutes this will be over. About 7.5. So I'm going to run back up here and I'm going to clear this one too. Yeah. So I'm just boosting as quick as I can because I don't want to waste the potion. So use your boost. Use it as fast as you can. I'm out. My horse is slow right now. Okay, got to get that boost, and you come up this way. And this is another dungeon that I haven't done. I don't even know what I'm unlocking at this point, as so much is just using it to gain... oh, a treasure goblin. Where is it? Yeah, I'll destroy this treasure goblin very quickly. No! No, no. Stupid thing. Come back here. Okay, I got him now. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, wand. Okay, well. It's legendary. I doubt that it's more... Oh, it has a socket. Okay, so we're going to talk about sockets later. In terms of gemming them up, you put gems to increase the abilities of certain things, but I'm not going to do that now because, again, I've got a little more than 7 minutes left on the Holy Boats potion, so elixir. So I'm just trying to maximize the XP, and then next stream, you know, we'll continue with the story, but here you go. So again, since I still have that potion, I'm just really going to start. Kill one thing, and then this is a slay all enemies kind of dungeon. So just run, run, run. Even if you don't kill an enemy at first, like that group to the right, they'll probably follow me, so I would just keep on going. I'm going to use my Army of the Dead just to clear things up real quick. And I would just not even bother. Just keep on going. You'll notice that the enemies are the enemies in the dungeon are dying behind me. So there you go. You want to avoid the kind of traps and stuff, so use your Blood Mist, and then that should be it. Door unsealed. Okay, let me get this necklace because my necklace is garbage, so let me put that on just real quick. And again, still I have about 5 minutes left. So you could run about 2 side dungeons. You could definitely run 2 side dungeons. You might be able to run 3 side dungeons on a good potion, but right now, okay, so I need to free the prisoners. So you come to the prisoners. Whoa. Okay, so you can also cancel your Blood Mist earlier. So if you want to reposition, you don't have to use Blood Mist for the entire time. And you'll see enemies start dropping fragments. Fragments are fragments of gems that you're then going to use. Okay, wait, hopefully this is a good... Oh, Conduit. Yeah, that's like the best one. So Conduit, you turn into this ball of lightning and you basically just zoom around destroying things like this. It's definitely the best one. Conduit can kill bosses very quickly. It can kill the Butcher in a couple of shots. So, and there you go. So that's another level of 18. So you're just going to try to go as fast as you can. Where's the other prisoner? It's right over here. Oh, Skeleton Mages. So you come here, do Book of the Dead, Skeleton Mages, fires, cold. So Cold I usually use because it improves your essence, but I kind of like doing the damage right now. So let's see, channeling shrine. I might be able to use that on the next part. So use the greasy key to. Oh, I missed the key. No. Okay, there we go. And now we have about 4 minutes left on our potion. That should be enough. Oh, let me get, alright, so let me start getting these skills. Like, these are going to improve. Anything blue means it's minion based, so I'm going to try to improve all my minion skills because this is a minion build. So, and I'm going to try to get more minions on top of the ones that I have. So, oh, that's what I should have done. Okay, so next time I'm going to enchant those rings so that I can get, or enchant, I'll enchant my chest piece so that I can get more minions, even more than I have now. Alright, so about 3 minutes left. I just need to travel to this main thing, so I'm going to skip these guys. I'll let my minions take care of them, if so. I should have done that first, what was I thinking, to improve the minions. That was... Alright, so here we go. As soon as you see the healing well, again, this means, you know, I'll make sure my potions are at max. It means this is your boss. So, I'm going to go right here and get my minions to attack it. And the boss should die pretty quickly. I feel like maybe I should use the cold minions, but, you know, the cold mages, but right now, there we go, and done. So I'm going to do one thing before I forget and then sign off for the stream. So, you know, thank you all for watching, but I'm going to show you one thing that I kind of forgot. Normally I would just, you know, go and then do something for like the 2 or 3 minutes I still have the potion. But what I'm going to do is I want more minions. So let me see what is good over here. No, let's yeah. Okay, so for more minions, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to this chest piece. I think it's chest piece. I'm gonna go down. Where is it? It's called utility. So utility. Here it is. Aspect of occult dominion. Your maximum number of skeleton warriors and mages is increased by 2. So I'm gonna put that on at all times. And I'll just show you what it does real quick. Let me just talk to it. Nah, I'll talk to him later. Let's just, here, I'm going to go kill something real quick. So I'm just going to run and show you because I have my, my potion up. So I'm going to run out of town before I go. And I still have my potion, but here we go. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm going to raise more. And as you're going to see, now I have 6 skeleton warriors and 5, mages. So now with 11 minions and, you know, a golem to come, you know, that's a lot and a lot of damage. So I'm just going to do this little world event really quickly and then log off just to show you. Right now I have a lot more minions, so they do a lot more damage. I might move my skeleton mages to do cold damage so I can get more essence, but I'll see. Maybe for next time, we'll see. But now most things are dying before I even get to them, before I even see them. If I really need to, I'll save the Army of the Dead for when the elite mini boss is available. But where's this guy? But now, you know, whereas earlier in the game, I wouldn't say it was giving us trouble in terms of survivability, but in terms of clearing, we weren't really clearing as fast. Now we're clearing fast. If you want to clear faster, just use a two-handed weapon, or, you know, not use a shield, but see, I just blocked on that one. So that's something that, yeah, and here you go, Army of the Dead, and it'll be dead before you can even, like, get to it. So that's pretty much how I do it. It also, these things give you the murmuring ovals, which you then need to make the elixirs. So that's why if you see those red things, you should probably give them a chance. Alright, so I'm just going to head back to town. Always log back in town, just in case on hardcore, because you don't want to log in you know, in the middle of a fight and then you're dead before you know it. So, and I'm just going to clear everything, sell everything, and then that will be that. So thank you. Here we go. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Follow CatRider0, and let me say thank you with the emote. There we go. Have a great day. Thank you for supporting, and we'll see you next time.